Most organizations already have pieces and parts already in place. From your experience, what is the area you can get the most value? Which component of data governance, given limited funds, yields the biggest ROI for organizations that have DG standards and disparate tools? That's a very good question.
It's a very good question. I think that, again, based on my limited or understanding that with this dispersed tool and something, establishing access policies with the privacy program and control gives you a very good ROI in terms of like what do you do it and in implementing it. It's because it gives a lot of people hands to the data and create the demand for literacy and quality further, because people have access to the data now, and now suddenly they're like, oh, I need a high quality. So it creates the demand for it. While if you work on data literacy first, then yes, people are getting a right quality, but people don't even have access to it. So that is the one part I've learned, is that execute the access program first if you have a limited budget with the limit. So if you have that's what the progressive is. You start with one program and go further. If you already have access in place, then focus on literacy. If you have literacy in place, then focus on quality. And then department by department, area by area, whatever the companies are, and then go program by program. Do not do one department, everything big bang, if you implement it, and then, or do data access for the organization wide. You have to gradually improve into it within the organization. That what works well, because you will learn lesson learned within the company, every company have its own organization, own culture. What do you adopt to it? It's very, very difficult to kind of not have the feedback from your own thing. That is why a program, a department, and establish that, and then move to another department using lesson learned from it, move that further. That's a best way to implement this.
Yep, that makes total sense. And when you talk about data access management, I do realize that it's providing metadata access to all the users, so that now everyone has a say in the organization, right? You don't need to give them access to the data, for compliance reasons, but just the metadata, so that everyone can collaborate, communicate on the data quality, certification, and then Ovaledge has a lot of workflows to manage all those. So I hope that answers your question, Deborah. Start with access piece, go with a progressive journey.